EIDL grant heats up, baby. It is in the third stimulus package. It's about to go live this week. Are you ready? As a family, you may be ready to pounce because it's one time and one time only. Also going live is a shuttered venue grant as well. The PPP is now extended and the new restaurant grant. But in this Overnight LA throwback video, I explain how to get the EIDL grant and get it right away. Enjoy this Overnight LA video about the EIDL grant. When the new portal opens next week, can your other business apply for an EIDL grant, or is there some type of confusion? This is a bombshell exclusive for Saturday that no one else is going to reveal to you but this channel. Thanks for tuning in. This is LALATE. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert when TJ Maxx is out of scars in its Washington, D.C. location, which is probably always. But shortly we'll be getting to all 111 of your EIDL grant questions, and later we will be revealing how you can get more grant money. Can you get more grant money? And does it depend on the way that your business is structured? Really, really important, fascinating news. But let's get to some of your questions. James Gordon. Continuous changes like this by other branches of governments and the SBA is one of the primary reasons I don't take loans, because I'm afraid what's going to get changed in the future. Very well said. Robert Henson. Love those emails, and there's nothing like identity theft scalpers. Very well said. Thank you, Robert, Anita, Kim, Reese, Pulp, Joni, Bonnie, Billy, Thomas, and Rebecca, who all supported the channel overnight. They have had very big success with the progress of their EIDL application because of this channel. As you know, this channel has gotten viewers somewhere between $5 to $20 million over the last 60 days. So thank you for your support. AWZ, I was finally tired of hearing people getting 24-hour turnarounds. My hubby finally got the link, and the code is $20,500. It's been about 48 hours. Wow. I did write the center for both of us. That's the max amount. It's all or nothing. You are not lying. Thank you so much. If you don't know what she's referring to, watch our EIDL loan video. We dropped it yesterday, and boy, it was really watched. We said you will get funded for your EIDL loan within 24 hours if you do this, and we did the video again tonight. Trust me, it's going to happen. Phil Derrick, you're doing a great job for thousands of businesses all over the country. Yes, thank you so much. And thank you for the viewers in Guam who are tuning in as well. I still want the whole $10,000. Help us, LALATE. That's next item of business. Kevin Lee, you're cracking me up. No scarf in this recording. I'm done with the scarves for today. Kevin Wilkins, OLA, do a bombshell for us. I have a bombshell for you. Came tonight, PPP. I'll be contacting Cabbage. I don't want to hear about Cabbage. I don't want to hear about PPP. I am not here to help you on that. I said it's a horrible lending instrument, and boy, I think the crap is going to hit the fan soon on that one. Libby Andrews, my second business has only been registered as its own LLC for a week. Does that matter? It does matter. Stay with us to the 10-minute mark, because this is the real core that everyone needs to listen to, because it's going to be a big issue next week. LA, you look good. All this grant talks makes me think you look like Hugh Grant, Interceptor. We need Team LA gear. What type of gear you need? LA is our working capital. The t-shirt says LALATE is working capital. Paul Ryan just reminded me I'm a registered Uber driver. Can I apply for a grant on that as well? Yes, so stay with us. We will cover that as well. Maria Lee, LA, you need to run for office. You mean run away from office. We're following you, and you're delivering 12 contacts to senators in the past 24 hours. Received an email for a new loan amount, and I'm processing. I'm a real estate broker, and I'm in tears. Need lotto now. Wow, here comes another view. I mean, the success stories of this channel since Thursday are enormous. We told you, it was Thursday or Friday, we said, do this right now. And we said, and we repeated in the loan video tonight, we said, do this right now, you will get approval. The floodgates open. People got approval. People got approval. People got approval. If you've not gotten approval, if you've not watched our loan video, you need to watch it. You need to watch yesterday's loan video. It says loan in the title. It's the earliest video each day. It's our first of the 4-part series every single day. Sylvia, medium credit score is 570. That is not true. There is no medium credit score. I love when people sort of jump in the channel, and it's like they have another channel of their own, and they're telling everyone of all the thousands of viewers that they have found the Holy Grail. Well, thank you for finding the Holy Grail. It's actually just plexiglass you found on the side of the street. Michael Taylor, show me the money. Very well said. Rocky Cazares, great information. I have a question. Your bank account needs to be your business name or can be in your name. I just got you know, it's interesting. One viewer in the comment earlier today, you'll hear in one of the videos, said that when they got the loan denied, but then they're waiting for the grant approval, they got that grant portal invite that I've been telling you about for a week. That email that person got said, cannot send it to your personal account, go get a business checking account. I don't know. That was the first time I heard that. So I want you to be forewarned. But to apply for the EIDL, no. If you apply as an individual, it can be your individual account. Bo Brew, all this good news is giving me hope. I'm contacting my senator. Yes. Watch the video and contact senator. Remember, you have 2 senators, not 1 senator. Kenya, I'm aware that the EIDL is only for agriculture, but you know what? They keep on emailing me about it. I don't care. You can't apply if you're not agricultural. Eric, I just sent an email to that attorney that was mentioned by one of my fellow viewers. Can't wait to see his reply. Good. B Flo, have been watching your channel for updates. Got a loan offer and then went to verify. Apparently I didn't answer one question correctly and they said it couldn't be verified. Do I call them and wait for an email? I would call them. And then they're probably going to tell you to do it with the portal. I would call them, have the portal open while you're on the phone with them, and do it with them on the phone and get it fixed. They're good with something like that. That's some sort of simplistic. Anything more complex, you know, or needs scarves, they're not good with. William Mickelson, sounds like extra money is slush money. Alicia, Jovita Carranza's email is this. I found it. Yes, it's not hard to find. Stephen Schumacher, thank you for keeping us informed. So these are all my businesses. Business with the wife, business with the kids. We'll contact the senator's office. We own 3 businesses. Schedule C. So, Stephen Schumacher, I'm going to go over your detail. I'm going to go over what you need to know and what the subject of this recording is right now. So here is the bombshell. Yesterday we had reported that when the EIDL grant and loan portal goes live next week, it is not live yet. Do not start clicking and submitting. It is not live yet. It is agricultural that is only live. When the non-agricultural goes live next week, can your other businesses apply? We said yes, but then some viewers jumped in and described the way that they structure their businesses. So let me walk back those statements, because this is what's important that you need to know. There are different ways to structure a business. And when I made that comment before, I said that if you own separate LLCs or separate S corporation or C corporation businesses that are impacted by COVID-19, they can apply if they are separately structured. And I made it very clear that if they have their own EIN, if they file their own tax return, if they have their own business address, if they have their own business banking account, then they're separate businesses. Some people got in the comments and said, "Oh, that they were an individual, and that an individual does a lot of different businesses." That's not a separate business. If all your businesses are all under your social security number, they're not separate businesses. They're just different trades that you do as a person. So, for example, if you're a carpenter and you're also a painter and you're also a scarf maker, and you have 3 Schedule C's on your tax return, but it's ultimately all your Social Security number, you cannot apply for 3 separate EIDL applications. That is all you. That is all one Social Security number. Now, if you have a scarf company called Scarf LLC that files a tax return, that has its own EIN, and that was impacted by COVID-19. And you also have a business that's called Painters R Us, Incorporated, and that sells painting supplies at a store down the street, and that was impacted by COVID-19, and it files its own tax return, and it has its own EIDN, and it has its own bank account. Then it can separately apply for EIDL grant. But some of you don't have your business set up that way, and it's in these situations that, boy, it's not going to help you. It's when you have separate business structures that you can do it. So one of the viewers a moment ago, I think it was Paul Ryan, he said he's also an Uber driver. Well, if the Uber driver income is posts to your personal tax return and you already applied as an individual for the EIDL grant through the first time, then no, you can't reapply. Now, here's the rub. I mean, here's an interesting bit, which comes to mind right off the top of my head right now. If you applied for your corporation before, which let's say is a painting corporation, painting incorporated, or a paint store incorporated that is its own S corp, that files its own tax return, that has its own EIN, but didn't apply for yourself individually because you also have a separate Schedule C business. Well, then that business could apply when the portal goes up. So it's that sort of structure separation that you have to understand. If you have totally different businesses that are nowhere connected in any regard, they can certainly apply for the EIDL grant and loan. There's nothing in the CARES Act that says separate and distinctly different businesses can't apply. I mean, it's like, it's like a person who owns one restaurant chain that's impacted and a person owns another restaurant chain that's impacted. Those separate restaurant chains, which are totally different businesses, can all individually apply. So you need to look at that. One of the viewers moments ago said that she just started the structure of her business. Now, here we get into a gray area, and I really don't know if I have an answer for this. So if you've had a separate business all along, but its corporate structure was just set up in the last few weeks, I don't think you're going to qualify. You're going to have to look very carefully because the business would have had to have existed at the time that COVID-19 hit. So you would have had to have been incorporated. You would have had to have your incorporation documents on file. You would have had to have your had a business existence that was impacted by COVID-19. If you existed but hadn't finished your corporate structure, boy, that's a hard one. So finally, how does this work and how do you progress? So if you are an owner of a totally separate business with all those total separateness that I just described, that are not in any way commingled or united with the other business, and that second business never applied during the old process, it can apply next week, absolutely, and it should. Now, if it's impacted by COVID-19. Now, for those of you viewers who applied in the month of May for agricultural, were not agricultural, made a mistake, watched another channel that told you to apply, were denied because you're not agricultural, you should apply next week when the portal goes live. I don't know what Jovita Carranza is going to do. That's the subject of Carranza, of Jovita Late, because I don't know if they're going to say, hey, we saw you before, we denied you, now you're coming to do it right, tough luck, you only get one chance. I don't know if it's a one-chance policy. I really don't know, but I think you should reapply. And if they ask you, say, hey, you made a mistake when you applied for agricultural. You didn't think that agricultural was correct. Finally, how do you get your grant money? When do you get your grant money? And how much are you getting grant money for everyone? And as Jovita changes everything, I gotta deal with so many different permutations. So let me do them all right now. If you already got grant money and you're waiting for your portal invite to come, or you're got a portal denial, are you going to get the remainder of the $10,000 grant? No. As of today's date, you're not getting the remainder of the $10,000 grant. I am not here to give you clairvoyance, my predictions or anything like that. It's just not happening right now. So other people can tell you, sell you snake oil. I won't be doing that for you. As to getting any grant money, if you have never gotten any grant money and you are waiting for your loan to process and has not been approved, you need to call SBA and say, where's your grant money? When am I going to receive it? And how am I going to receive it? You do that as well if you received a loan offer they haven't accepted, or they have accepted and they haven't funded it. You need to still call SBA and say, where's my grant money? They will send you your grant money after the loan is approved. That's how they're doing it. You have to go through the loan process to get the grant money. You have to get the approval or the denial. If you get the approval, you'll get the grant money separately, but you have to ask for it. If you get a denial of the EIDL loan, then they will also now give you the grant money. That was a bombshell exclusive we revealed over a week ago. They are now giving the grant money to EIDL loan denials, but you must file a reconsideration letter with them to the email address of the denial. And in there, you need to say, hi, I want my grant money. Also call SBA asking for the grant money. How much you're getting $1,000 per employee. That's currently the policy. They're not changing it. This channel might get them to change it, but it doesn't seem like it's happening yet. One viewer said he was given $2,000 per employee. Yeah, no, the goalpost sometimes moves a little bit, but there you go. Let's get to some of the other questions for today. Buy and sell Tucson pawn shops. I own a gym. The question is, if we're closed by the state, times are tough. Can we apply when the EIDL portal is open? We have a separate EIN and we have a separate bank account. Yes, I mean, a pawn shop and a gym are totally different. Separate, everything is separate. So long as you filed separate tax returns and everything, yes, absolutely. If it was impacted by COVID-19, absolutely. Michael Taylor, hoping email my senator. Good. Bruce contacted SBA Disaster Customer Service. Never said I was denied. Wow. Kimberly, receiving closing documents today. Congratulations. Started watching the great LALATE on 5/16. Now getting portal money on 6/13. Wow. So 1 month of watching this channel and you got your money. Thank you for supporting this channel as well. We're making progress. Thank you everyone else for supporting. Kim Foltz, I was approved for 68,000, dropped it to 30,000. I've not signed the papers and my 30 days are almost up. I haven't signed them because of all the rules. Can people still people still get the grant money I'm owed because they only gave me $1,000 grant? Why sign $30,000 of papers when I want $10,000? Yeah, we get that comment. It's unfortunate. I'm so sorry, but if you got a $1,000 grant, you're not going to get the remainder of the $10,000. Signing loan documents are not going to get the remainder of the $10,000. If you don't want a loan, don't sign for the loan. If you aren't sure about the loan and whether to accept it, watch the loan video tonight. It'll explain sort of the mentality of what you should think about as to whether to accept, hold it for a year, give it back after a year. It'll walk you through everything like that. Barbara got a loan offer of $8,000, filled it out, then sent the loan to process. Is that a good thing? Yes, it's a good thing. Antoine got the invitation, $2,000. That's not a lot. Watch our loan video. We talk about negotiating higher. John, what about the applications denied agriculture? Reapply next week. We're going to be doing that as more. Jimmy Jam, LLA got my loan approval for date, $95,000 of over the $30,000 year. Did not say anything about the grant. You need to call SBA. They will give it to you. Cornfred, what is Jovita's email address? Everyone's dropping it. Bob Leroy. My friend was offered $2,000 loan, reapplied, and they said the money, the next day it was $52,000. Said, yes, got nothing. Now it's day 3. Call SBA. Absolutely. James. Naja. Well, I guess it's disappointing if you don't have a screenshot of the $10,000 grant box. So this is one of the viewers that SBA is saying they didn't click the grant box. Awful. Libby, I received a loan portal, but nothing mentioned about the grant. Am I still eligible for the grant? Yes. So, but you have to get the loan approved or denied before you get the grant money. Who's Tammy Duckworth? She's one of the senators who's helping with the viewers. Anthony, good information. I subscribe. Thank you. Leanne, LALATE, I got the portal offer 6,500, nowhere to increase. You need to watch our loan video. We discuss how to increase the loan offer. William, if the loan is paid down to under 25,000, does it become uncollateralized? No. Watch our loan video. We discuss that as well. That's a real big issue. Nestor, I know it's a good news because I picked this remark. Got the portal invite today at almost 1:30 a.m. Applied way back on April 12th. Didn't get much, only 4,600. So where my $1,000 grant. Keep up the excellent work. I still will be watching from sunny Puerto Rico just because you're humble and funny. Oh, by the way, I got one credit pull. Looks like it's Tony down. So congratulations, Nestor Camacho. He's been a longtime viewer of this channel, and he finally got his grant money, his loan money, and his grant is coming soon. It will come. Blue Titan, Hawaii. Denial on 5/18 due to credit. Was about to give up, started to listen to you, did reconsideration. Credit jumped 60 points. Wow. I love this. The bombshell late in the video. 20 points. Called SBA. Told me to send tax documents, just like LLA told me. Same day, got a letter from SBA asking to review banking information. Tried to send the grant. The grant will be coming regardless of the loan or approval. I think I may get a loan offer as well. I'm so hopeful. You are top-notch, LA. Do you call it Hollywood, or does Hollywood call you Mahalo? Mahalo. We are very popular in Hawaii, and we're doing some great stuff with Hawaii. I'm so happy for my Hawaii viewers. Mahalo. Great stuff. Keep me updated, Blue Titan. And finally, John, not Joe. I'm not going anywhere. You will keep it real and alive. That being said, I want to invite you and our family and viewers for cocktails on my side of my new restaurant. His new restaurant is called Jovita Nothing Burgers. So he got success from this channel as well. Very, very exciting. You know, big things are happening because of this channel. If you are new to this channel, please like and subscribe to our videos. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. And please hit that bell at the front of this channel. I don't just do that to make a sound effect at the front of this video. It's really so you get an alert when a new video goes live. But now we have a 4-part programming block every day. 4 videos per day, 1 per hour. And boy, you watch those, you're going to get everything you want, and then a couple of laughs and a couple of smiles. As always, stay with LA for more.